part of my interview with head women's soccer coach Lars Anderson. Coach, as we talked earlier, you talked about some of your newcomers, but how do you think those newcomers will impact your game plan this season?
Well, we only have this bit of an unusual year. We only have 3 newcomers, and they are Rayshawna Campbell, a forward out of Wilmington. I think Rayshawna has unlimited potential. She can follow in the footsteps of the likes of Brittany Joyner, Melanie Cobb, Rebecca Womack. I think her speed, her athletic ability will make her a threat to score a lot of goals. Then we have Sherry Gesson. She's new to our team, not new to college soccer. She's a transfer from St. Leo University. Sherry is a very tenacious player. She's technically very gifted. She's a great one-on-one player. She has great confidence in her own game. And I think Sherry will be an impact player for us and an impact player in the conference somewhere in the midfield. Then we have Julia Nighthorpe, one of our new Swedes that we've added this year. She's an excellent outside midfielder, particularly on the left side. She's a left-footed player, but she could play in the center of the park. She could play as a center back. She could play as an outside back. She's a very versatile player, but she'll find herself somewhere in the starting lineup. So to answer your question, I think all 3 of them will be very important for this team.
All right, you've already had a preseason scrimmage. What did you see that you definitely need to work on for the upcoming regular season, and what were you impressed with?
Well, I thought our first half was, a little bit of deer in the headlights. We didn't play that well. We looked a little nervous, but in the second half, things looked. We made a couple of changes. We played with much better pace. We had much better shape, particularly in the midfield. We found our forwards in behind their restraining line over and over in the second half. The second half, my takeaway there was very positive. First half was a little unorganized, but that's only to be expected. It was our first time out playing an opponent, not just practicing.
Now taking a look at your schedule for the regular season, you play 3 nationally ranked teams. Can you talk about those challenges you're going to face, and what, in terms of playing those opponents, does it help with getting through the rest of the regular season?
Well, I've always said in order to be the best, you have to play the best, and I think our schedule is indicative of that. We play a very, very good schedule. We play some very tough teams on the road, and I think great players, good teams are excited about playing tough opponents, are excited about going to somebody's field and knowing that they're a top 4, top 5 team in the nation, or having them come to our field, varsity grounds. So I'm very excited about the schedule, and I know the players are excited to take on these opponents. And again, you want to be the best, you have to play the best, and I think our schedule is 100% indicative of that.
Well, looking ahead at the Peach Belt Conference portion of your schedule, can you talk about what you're going to see against PBC opponents, and who do you think will be the top contenders this year in the?
Well, I will always maintain that the PBC is one of the top Division II conferences in the country. Obviously, we had one of our teams, Armstrong Atlantic, advance to the Final Four this past season, excuse me. I think you will have Armstrong up there. You will have Columbus State. I know Clayton is really making a push. North Georgia has seen great progress in the last couple of years. Lander has sort of hovered around the national tournament. But the Peach Belt is so good top to bottom. There could be a team that I did not mention that goes from 8th or 9th to 1st. But I think the usual suspects will be Columbus State, Armstrong, North Georgia, Lander. But I'm raising a red flag for Clayton. I think that program they've got a great coach. They're really making a push. And I'd like to throw ourselves in that mix, of course.
All right, well, you're now entering your 12th season as head coach for the Lady Braves. Throughout your years of coaching, not only with UNCP, but your prior schools, what have you identified as key to having a strong and successful team? And are you able to identify those qualities in your team so far since the season started?
Well, I think it starts with defense. As I said earlier when we discussed Fanny and Brittany, I think you have to have a great goalkeeper. You have to have a center back. You have to be strong in the center of the park. And in soccer, we always talk about you have to be strong down the middle. You have to have a goalkeeper, center back, 1 or 2 center middies, and a goal-scoring striker. I think we have those components, and then you can build around that. And we also have to have great leadership, which I think is something we're going to get from our captains and from our seniors this year.
All right, thank you, Coach. When we come back, we'll see my interview with head men's soccer coach Phil Heinzen, so stay tuned.